In this question, we are going to calculate the value of ZL, required for which maximum power is going to be transferred to the load. According to maximum power transfer theorem, we know that when a maximum power is transferred whenever ZL is equal to, ZL is equal to ZTH. So if your Thevenin's equivalent of this resistance enter this circuit, Thevenin's impedance, if it is equal to ZL, then only maximum power is going to be transferred. So we are going to calculate ZTH. ZTH means Thevenin's equivalent of impedance across output terminals, that means port 2. So to calculate it, always we must apply some voltage across that port 2. So if you want to calculate equivalent impedance across any two terminals, of a circuit, simply what you have to do is, first you have to apply a voltage source across those two terminals, and no other voltage source should present in the circuit. That means nullify all voltages internally, whatever present, all current sources, whatever present, nullify them. Simply apply a voltage source across terminals of interest, and now you have the circuit with only one voltage source. Due to that one, some current flows. Ratio of that voltage and current will give the equivalent Thevenin's resistance across those two terminals. Now we can apply the same. First, the terminals of interest is port 2. So these are the terminals of interest, and assume that one you are going to apply some voltage V2, because voltage V2 is the port voltage, and due to this voltage you are going to get current as I2. Next, at this side, no other voltages should be present in your circuit, so this 120 volts is going to be nullified. So that becomes voltage sources are being short circuited, current sources are being open circuited. So this is 10 ohms, and current flowing through this one is I1, and this is V1. And this is impedance matrix. Now ZTH is the impedance looking into port 2, which is ZTH. So this is ZTH, and for this value, if ZL is equal to ZTH, first you will calculate ZTH, and if you make ZL as that much voltage, then the maximum power can be transferred. So I am going to write the equations. From this impedance matrix, we can write it as impedance matrix Z1, V1, V2 is equal to 40, 60, 60, 120 times of I1, I2. This is we know. So from these two things, you will get two equations. One is V1 is equal to 40 I1 plus 60 I2. Next, second equation, V2 is equal to 60 I1 plus 120 I2. This is equation 1, and this is equation 2. Next, equation 3 I am going to write from this input side. From input side we can write the equation 3. So write KVL for this loop. Then V1 plus 10 I1 is equal to 0. This is third equation. Now substitute equation 3 in 1. So V1 is equal to minus 10 I1. Minus 10 I1 is equal to 40 I1 plus 60 I2. So if you simplify this one, minus 10 will become plus 10. So you can write it as I2 by I1 is equal to minus 5 by 6. This is fourth equation. Now substitute this value in equation 2. Substitute this one in second equation. So substitute 4 in equation 2. Then V2 is equal to 60 into minus 5 by 6 times of, okay, sorry, so you can write the same equation. I1 is equal to minus 6 by 5 times of I2. Okay, make this as fourth equation and substitute this one because we require V2 by I2. ZTH is equal to simply V2 by I2. So we require all terms in V2 and I2. So this you can write it as minus 6 by 5 I2 plus not 60, this is 120 I2, because second equation, in second equation you are going to substitute. So 5 1 ja 5 12 ja minus 78 I2 plus 120 I2, which is equal to 48 I2. And you know Z2 is equal to V2 by I2, that means 48 ohms. Since ZTH is 48 ohms, so ZL must be equal to 48 ohms. So your right answer for this question is 48 ohms. Okay, this is one method. Otherwise we can remember some equations. Okay, instead of doing this analysis, if you are able to remember some equations, okay, then it will be easy to substitute values in that one. Okay, this problem is basically treated as, okay, terminated two-port network. Okay, so terminated two-port network means one side it is terminated. So now ZL is terminated and input side you are applying some voltage source and ZZ. So in this case you can assume it as 120 volts and this is 10 ohms according to our diagram. Okay, so general two-port network means always we apply input source at in left side and we will take output at right side. So here driving is from the left side and receiving is from the right side. So here we are going to solve V1 I1 V2 I2 as functions of given parameters. Okay, Z1 Z2 Z11 Z12 Z22 Z1 Z21 are going to be available. Along with this one, the other three parameters known are ZZ, ZL, VG. So you are going to calculate V1 I1 V2 I2 from those equations. So this is how you can write the four equations. First two are from the two-port equations, and third one is V1 is equal to VG minus I1 into ZG, V2 is equal to minus I2 into RL. Okay, V2 is equal to minus I2 into ZL, and V1 is equal to, previously VG is not considered. If you consider VG minus 10 I1, so you can write it. So these are the equations. From these four equations you can write the matrix form and you can able to solve V1 V2 I1 I2. So this is also not required. Only what you should remember is you must remember only ZTH and VTH values. Okay, ZTH and VTH values. So for this one also you assume that one at secondary side, port 2 side, the entire circuit is replaced with ZTH and VTH. Okay, these are the equations. Just remember these two equations. For a terminated network like this, okay, the important equations, these two if you remember, it is enough. Thevenin's voltage VTH and Thevenin's impedance ZTH. Okay, and you know the Z22 value, Z12 value, Z21, Z11 and ZZ is nothing but 10 ohms according to our question. Okay, so you may get a doubt. If ZTH VTH is asked, okay, what about other values? If you want to calculate ZTH at port 1, okay, what can be VTH at port 1? So these are the some other equations. These are the some other equations you must remember. So how much is the current gain, how much is the voltage gain, how much is input impedance, how much is output impedance of terminated circuit. So Zin, okay, input impedance or Thevenin's equivalent impedance at port 1. This is Zin. V1 by I1. It is simply 1 is replaced with, remember this can be replaced, 1 is replaced with 2, that means 2 is replaced with 1. So bidirectional, 1 and 2 are going to be interchanged, and ZL is replaced with ZZ. You will get same equation. Okay, and this is output current I2 and current gain, voltage gain with respect to V1, voltage gain with respect to Vg. So these are the important equations, other important equations of terminated impedance matrix. Okay, so according to our question, if you are able to substitute, okay, if you are able to substitute, the right answer is 48 ohms. Thank you.